What's going on, people? Welcome to Game Freak. Today I'm going to talk about the PlayStation 4 hardware specs. As of right now, this might come as a big surprise to a lot of y'all that uh, looks like the Sony PlayStation 4 when it does come out. Still no release date as of right now, but it looks like they will be ditching. Very big surprise to me. The actual cell processor that was in the PlayStation 3, and that they're going to be going with, like I said before, they're gonna be dropping the Nvidia. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can never pronounce that name right. But they're gonna be look like they're gonna be getting rid of the Nvidia graphic chipset and going with an AMD. Now, the cell processor, as everybody knows, uh, that the PlayStation 3 was a very powerful system. Um, it was like having, if I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong on this, but like 8 processors in one. You know, each little graphics detail and all that movement had its own little direction and processor to do certain things. But um, it looks like they're going to be ditching the cell processor, which is really, really surprising to me because, I mean, I know it costs a lot for the cell processor, but from what I'm reading, it's going to be going with an AMD Fusion, some type of AMD architecture Fusion chip where the processor and the graphics is going to be all in one circuit. So again, breaking down what I was saying before with the PlayStation 3, I'll repeat that the PlayStation 4 could also put another possibility that we will not be able to play PS3 games on the PlayStation 4. You know, I, I don't know if you can be able to, have the power that it had in order to play your PlayStation 3 games on the PlayStation 4. I've got mentioned before what is backwards compatibility. Backwards compatibility is whenever you can play your PlayStation 3 games on the PlayStation 4 or vice versa, like playing PlayStation 2 games on the PlayStation 3. And on the original 60 gig, you can do that, but I think the 80 gig and the 20 gig, but that's no longer an option as far as for the new consoles, PlayStation 3s. Um, so yeah, look like they ditching it. Very, very surprised to hear that. Um, just be all in one circuit. And I was saying that I don't know if we could be able to use the processor or the backwards compatibility. And I'm trying to recall what video that was. But the graphics chip. I had to pay royalties. But this can be another reason why we would not be able to play PlayStation 3 games on the PlayStation 4, because of the processor. And, it costs a lot of money for the cell processor. Um, but, the developers were having a hard time, you know, developing games for the PlayStation 3 with that cell processor. It was very, very difficult for them to develop games for it. You had a few that did a pretty good job on it, and you all know Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3. You know, it still has plenty of life left in the PlayStation 3. I don't know when we're going to see a PlayStation 4. Um, rumored to be maybe this year or 2013. So, could be a good sign for Sony if they use the AMD. I know a lot of people's not a fan of AMD, but help them develop games better on a certain processor when they don't have a hard time. I mean, I'd rather play better games, and they take full advantage of the processor, and it can be ported from Xbox to PS3 and stuff like that. Um, so that's what it's looking like. You know, the games, get more popularity with the games, and more games will probably come out because they won't have as much trouble developing for them. So, and the only thing we're going to see a cell processor in the PlayStation 4, which is kind of upsetting to me because of the power wise, but I'm sure, they say this AMD chip is actually the power, future power. So I'm not saying that it won't happen with the PlayStation 4 with this cell processor, but it's just a quite possibility that it might not be in there. And I guess as long as we have a powerful system and put another, um, what I really think it needs is a lot of RAM. I think they should go with RAM, a lot more RAM. That way they can, like, we can have our cross video, our cross game chat and stuff like that. You know, it's one thing the Xbox can do that the PlayStation 3 cannot because of the hardware issues. So hopefully they'll look into that and make it better. Um, don't have all the technical specs on it, but I do know that they probably will be using the same Blu-ray drive, or if not a better Blu-ray drive. So, digital content, I'm sure. I mean, I'd be very upset if the PlayStation 4 don't come with a Blu-ray drive. I mean, that's going to be very disappointing because that's definitely, you won't be able to backwards compatible unless you have to download some type of stuff, which can take forever if you don't have a fast internet connection. But I just thought I'd bring y'all that, let y'all know that, it looks like they're going with AMD for some reason. I mean, it's probably not going to cost Sony no money. They can resell it for a cheap value. It won't be as much, which will sell a lot more consoles. So we just have to wait and see what happens. Um, and see exactly what's going to happen with that. And uh, I thank y'all for watching my video. Please rate, subscribe, comment, like, favorite. Um, you can also, if anybody's interested if you want to know my PlayStation Network name, it's actually Corey BR, and that's CORYBR. I know I never mentioned none of my other videos. In case y'all want to send a friend's request, play online. I play a lot of Call of Duty online, and there's some other games here and there. I'm not gonna really get into that right now, but just thought I'd bring y'all that news, and please let me know what y'all think. Write down your comments. I get to them as soon as I can, and refer your friends and help this channel grow to be something really great. And the bigger it gets, I mean, I'm doing this for y'all to keep y'all informed of everything what's going on. So thank y'all for watching, and please rate, comment, and like the video. This is the Game Freak channel, and this is Katana for Life 1977 signing off. Peace.